Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Hello. According to Twitch, the ad break should be over. I need to set up a bot that notifies chat when the ad break thing is happening. I've talked about it once or twice, but I changed it recently so that at the top of every hour, a stretch of ads plays. So that way the rest of the hour can be ad free. So I gotta I've seen other people set it up so they got little bots that notify their chat. So I think I'll work on that and do that. Maybe. I might forget again. I think about this every week when I stream and then I forget. So. Oh, hi. Oh, my little sprite. There we go. Maybe? Oh. Okay, there we go. It's working. It's fine. Hello. Let me turn that layer back on so this looks like it makes sense more. Hi, happy Sunday. It's art stream hours. Yesterday I wanted to draw or work on art, but I was too lazy to think of new illustrations. And then I remembered that I had sketched two prints a month or two ago, because I want to put an order in via Vogue Race and just really self-indulgently get some pixel merch. So I've been working on ideas and art for those. And since Vogue Race does prints now, I have two different prints sketched up. I can't really work on the other one on stream. I'll open it because I think I have it saved so that the sensor's there. One of them's a BB one, and it's at the behest of a few people. It's a pinup. So there's two versions of it. There's this one, which has clothes on, and then there's this one that doesn't. And I want to work on that on stream. I could, I think, maybe. I don't remember how illegal it is on Twitch anymore. Oh my god. Wow, Ollie, that like summoned you. Hello. Yeah, I'll just open the sketch. This is the old sketch, so his face isn't sketched up and stuff. But there's two versions of it. There's this one and then the other one that doesn't have clothes. And I think I could work on that on stream without getting like destroyed by Twitch. I think they kind of got into a weird gray area with their nudity stuff. But I'd rather not risk it and die, you know? BB's worth a lot of things. Art is worth a lot of things. Getting my first suspension from Twitch? Not it. But I'm working on that one. I have the no-clothed version, I think fully rendered, unless I like look at it later with fresh eyes and want to change some stuff. So the next step for that one is to do the clothed version, where I'm just gonna do the, like, render the clothes over it. And it's gonna be a different facial expression and stuff. But I need to finish rendering that one. But yeah, since that one is tentatively a no-go for stream, we're gonna work on the pixel one instead. Where I wanted to do a print that had Pixel and his different current costumes and stuff. So you have the main design in the middle, and me, and then you have the Power Saver one, Digital Casanova, and oh yes, he's up here. The top one, which doesn't have a sprite yet, but God, what did I call this one? Factory settings, the factory setting design, aka the lore design that I have not made a sprite for yet, because I hadn't nailed down what I wanted for the design. So tentatively pending a redesign, that's what factory setting looks like, and it might get a touch up eventually when I go to actually make a reference and sprite for it. Oh, and Katamari Pixel, who has also not made his stream appearance, is also on this print. That's what this is. And the reason it says render is because Katamari Pixel is a 3D model. When he does show up on stream, he's probably just gonna be reactive images, because I have nothing that can do tracking. So, but he is a 3D model that I have of a Katamari Pixel. So for this bit, I'm going to hop into Maya at some point and do the render to edit him into this. That's not a today thing though. That's a later thing. Today's gonna be focusing on the everything else. I think I used to have notes on this somewhere, and I was thinking of doing like pixel art for this, maybe too. I was gonna like go really mixed media with it. I can't remember if I wanted to do the pixel art for like the frame and stuff, or for like the little icons and things these guys have. This is why you gotta take better notes and also not wait a month to render something. But I think the main thing I'll do is... Oh, I remember. Okay, wait, I'm remembering things. It's Pix. Hello! Oh god. I think, if I remember correctly, I was gonna have the frames and stuff of this. What? Oh god. Like, I'm like desperately trying to articulate, and then I get bonked and then my brain shuts off. That's a very quick way to just like shut my brain off, is any of the redeems. It's because I don't like... Yeah, like that. Anyway, I think I was... The timing of that was so... The timing of those was spaced out so perfectly. Oh god, I'll just start drawing. Talking's pointless, I'll just start drawing. Oh. So god, this is a sketch. I have like almost everything. Alright. Oh god. Oh yeah, if I keep disappearing this stream, it's because anytime I type numbers on my keyboard, it toggles hotkeys. I really should stop having my keyboard, like my number keys, be my hotkeys for the costumes, but it stops me from manually having to switch it, so it's just like slightly too convenient to do anything about. Alright, let's start with the frame. So I was gonna base it off of these ones. A tiny, tiny brain. April Fool pics be gone. Yes, Jones was just for April Fools. I've been meaning to do that, like, April Fool's thing for, like, years, like, specifically with Jones. It was very fun. Making the assets was very fun. I want other people around it. How's your day going? Pretty good. I literally said I gotta stop using the number keys, and I keep doing it. Hell on earth. It's going pretty good. Bonk. Today is going pretty good. I slept in slightly, which is why this is a noon stream, but I wanted to sleep more. I stayed up working on the BB print because I was like, oh, maybe if I get like this part of it done, I could theoretically work on it on stream tomorrow, and then that didn't happen. So I kind of stayed up late, which led to me sleeping in. Because normally I stream at like 10 a.m. usually, or at least that's what I try and do. And that is not how it went this time around. That is for sure. Oh, I need a pattern. Where is this? I go rummaging through my files real quick, my stream assets. You. You are not proportional to this, are you? The dead eye stare. What's with— oh right, that's because it's screen size. So it's not proportional, but how does this work? Can I just do this, or do I have to recreate it? It's like basically what I wanted. Ah. My toggles. My hotkeys there forsaking me. No thoughts behind those eyes. Not even remotely. I'm thinking thoughts in my head. Elevator music? Yeah, basically. That's what's happening right now. What I'm pondering is if I want to go through—
Have you ever heard of the little goblin named Gobo? He's a silly little guy and we love him.
Gobo. Love a good goblin. I think I'm gonna go through the effort of actually recreating this at a higher resolution, instead of just scaling up my my thing. I was not expecting the mouth to move like that. Oh, you don't expect him to rip open in half like that? Yeah, baby just rips in half. Yeah, it's why his human design has the sharp teeth. BB looks like a marshmallow. Yeah, he's just an innocent little guy. There's nothing else going on there. I just want polka dots. Please, please, dear God. Oh God, no. I might have a tone brush for this, actually. Wait. A little, okay. BB is not malware, exactly.
I have committed sins beyond human comprehension.
BB's just quirky like that.
I am not malware.
BB's just a little guy, exactly. It's really funny designing his human form. Cause I mean, Ollie, you remember you were there for that stream where we were working on that, and it was just like everyone was like, make him hot. And I was like, what? Because my two ideas were either making him hot or to make him like a little freak, like just a little, like, you know, like a little. Oh, so BB has a human design. One sec, I'll pull up the reference. We convinced you so hard to make him. It's what the people wanted. Let me find him. Where is his current reference? Yeah, okay. So this is what BB looks like in the corner. This is, you know, you can see it's a little guy. He's a little marshmallow man. He's a little dude. Awesome. He does have a human design that came afterwards, which is this. He is 6'4", and this is the current version of it because I updated it to be multicolored. But this is what BB looks like as a person. Because I don't know if I can even. I wonder if I can find the scrapped version of the human BB design. That's like 2 years ago this happened. One second. If I look up BB in 2022 and I find him. Yes, okay. It's literally the two versions are called BB normal, BB hot. That's so funny. This was one of the freak of nature design. This is 2 years old. This is a really early version of the idea behind BB. It was either this, and let me see if I can find the first version of him as well. Here's the concept, and then there's like the reference I made, right? Yeah, so there was this one, which was just to make him like a not person. Like it's like in games or shows where you have like an alien character that's really bad at pretending they're not an alien, but it just barely works. It was kind of that idea. And then this was the other one that I drew on stream at the time, I think. That became what his current design is. Like, I changed the freckles and stuff because they're originally gold and white, like the gold and white that he was. But with the skin tone I was drawing him with, they weren't really visible. Unless I made them like all white. And at the time he was just yellow and white, hence why his hair is just yellow instead of the multicolor. So this is like the first version of him. He was still tall as shit, and this is when he still used like the pastel colors and stuff like that. This is from 2 years ago. Oh, tablet, don't disconnect on me. So this is the first version of the human BB, and then this is current BB. He's gotten more colorful, as you can see. But yeah, that's what that is. That's what we say when we that's why we say that. There is a petition to make him a pretty boy. Or like, what if he's a pretty guy? BB tall, too tall. He's a healthy 6'4". Yeah, Pixel's only 5 feet tall. Which is not my height personally, but that is his height. Oh god, where did I put the logo? Probably in my stream stuff. I have so many files I have to keep opening. Skylight OS. There you are. I'm a feral bastard with 99% stock. Yeah, Ollie is a core stockholder around here, clearly. I need this to be this color. We're not very far into this stream and like my brain has already shut off. Is always a good sign. How big? This needs to be a lot smaller. I can't hit number keys on my keyboard because I'm trying really hard not to do the hotkey thing. Which is a shame because it means I have to manually click to make things bigger and smaller. May or may not have come from an 8-hour FNAF stream. God damn. Alright, how's that? That's good. That's gonna get, like, covered up by the other stuff anyway, so... My brain never turned on. I woke up when you started stream. Oh, that's fair. I'm conflicted because I was gonna make it based on the like desktop background I have for my starting soon screen. Colors don't really work out that well. I'm still behind on my homework. Ollie. This is very, very tragic news. I'm working on it. Okay. I'll choose to believe you. Me? Yes. Me? Yeah. Very much so. I think I'm gonna change this to blue. I'm glad you said that. I wouldn't have guessed. Hey now. Yeah, who would have ever guessed it? That's so crazy. Our D&D, God, that's like fucking like 1,000,000 years old. I didn't even finish it. I want to make this blue now, but I combined all the layers. God damn it. I have to fucking, I have to undo. I need the separate layers. Okay. went through all that effort and I'm immediately gonna undo it because I want this to be blue, I've decided. I go back and watch it sometimes, still love the way it was fun. It was a fun thing to do. I need to get back into doing animatics. Oh, my tablet did a reconnect thing and now it's on the wrong screen. God damn it. Oh, please. Please actually, okay, there we go. What is an art stream without it being chaotic? There, I've settled on this being blue. Why would technology ever work? God, that's a great point. That's an art stream about something going wrong. That's exactly what I mean. Art streams either, like with me, either have like technical difficulties or they just get derailed. That is kind of just how it goes. Ribs art. Well, be careful. Don't break your ribs. I don't think it's something folks would recommend. There. Blue. Just as I wanted. Because my original idea was to have the background of this mimic, like I was saying earlier, the starting soon screen. And then I also remembered what I wanted to do is have each of the windows be differently colored to like match each of the characters. Sorry, the quest. Well, bind safely. You gotta bind safely. Green, what are we doing? Admiring colors. You know, funnily enough, speaking of the quest for no tits, I did actually just order my first binder, like literally a day or two ago. Oh, I'm gonna scooch my sprite down slightly. When I jump, you can see my cutoff. That's no good. But I did actually just order mine the other day because I haven't. This is my first one, my first binder. Because I just kind of haven't. Friend of mine bought me one. It was actually one of my coworkers who like put it back in my brain that is a thing I should do. Because I must know that Pixel's a cardboard cutout. Exactly. I can't let the secret be revealed. Let's see. I need to tile this. Oh, why are you being difficult? Please. Oh, I need to convert the layer, that's why. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I ordered my first one the other day, and it should be here, I guess, sometime next week. I never really worried about getting one until now, because it just, like, wasn't super in the cards for me, and then I just kind of kept putting it off, because I'm lazy. So I ordered my first binder, like, literally the other day, and it was kind of hilarious because Because like you have to do your measurements and shit, and I realized that my measurements are too big for most places, and I didn't want to go through the extra effort of getting a custom binder. So I looked around like a bunch of different places that were like people had talked about and were reputable in some way, and finally found a place that was like mostly in my measurements, and I was like, okay, great. Awesome. So we'll see how that goes. Oh god, factory sending. Since this is gonna have so many layers, I'm trying to keep my folders organized. But yeah, god, I wish more brands were able to like help people with plus size bodies and or larger tits. Oh, we'll see how that goes. Oh, these aren't squares? God damn it, that's annoying, actually. Shaking hands. Yeah. So yeah, that's exciting news. Since I put it off for so long, I haven't really bothered getting excited for it. I'm just like, yeah, I ordered one finally. I'm like many years late to that train, but like, yeah, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Maybe I'll be able to wear button-ups. It's the only reason I'm like kind of excited is that I own a lot of button-up shirts. I'm like, wow, I might actually be able to wear these properly though. Oh, did my music? Oh, my music did end. Okay, wait, I have another video already queued up. I was ready. Killed it. Oh, I forgot that I made the window for these like all slightly different sizes. When I do like art and stuff, there's truly like no thoughts going on in my brain, which always makes art streaming really funny for me. It's either like just chill silence or complete brain to mouth. How do you art? I've been doing this shit for years. I've also been doing this shit for years. It sucks. No, I really love drawing. I can't even make the joke that I'm like, oh, I hate it. It's awful. No, I love this shit a lot, actually, so. I just kind of fuck around and find out, to be completely honest. I don't know, man. It just appears on the page. I mean, yeah, that's kind of, yeah. What shade of green are you? You're like a lime green, right? Yeah. Okay, got those three blocked out. Now... my brain keeps shutting off. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna explain what I'm doing, and then my brain dies, and I'm like, never mind, I'm I'm not explaining shit. I'm just doing these containers first because they're pretty easy. Plus they're like what I have to draw inside of anyway, so I might as well get them done. No words, just do. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I love artists who just fucking like draw and like have like those little sticky notes or like little things on their screen that are like, I am not going to talk to you, I am just working. And I'm like, I respect it a lot. Oh god, I'm dumb. Oh god, I'm dumb, guys. I'm dumb, I think. I just realized. So, to explain kind of what I'm doing here, I'm color coding all the windows, blah blah blah. I color coded factory settings to be yellow and the main pixel one to be blue, but their colors are the opposite. Pixel's main design is mostly yellow and factory settings design is mostly blue. I have to redo the thing again because I got my fucking eyes. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of zooming in. Apologies in advance. I flipped the color coding and I'm just, oh, do I even care? I care, I really care. It's gonna look better. I'll fix it later. You know what? We'll fix it in post. My hair keeps getting in my eyes. Headbands. They're a lifesaver. That's what I use to get my hair out of my face. I'll fix the color coding later. I'll see if it bugs me or something later, and then I'll fix it then. This is why I recommend people like really plan out their illustrations and stuff. Because if you don't, you're like me and you keep changing your mind all the time. Y'all plan? Sometimes. Clearly not this time. Not enough, at least. Oh. Hydrate? I have Gatorade. We're supposed to plan. Well, that's what people tell you to do, at least. And sometimes it's smart people who tell you to do that, so you're like, oh, I should probably listen to them. Not me, though. I'm not smart, I just know from experience. Yeah, we'll go with that. I always love just stealing assets from other images. It's very fun to just not redraw things. Yoink. Exactly. I'm gonna open the sketch for this print in another window. Just to have for reference. Here you are. Alright, so... It's not stealing if you're using your own assets. Exactly! I've seen so many artists talk about how, like, they're like, yeah, no, I just, like, steal shit and retrace over it all the time from my own art. It's like, yeah, that's efficiency. If I was smarter, I'd future-proof like that. I don't think there's anything else from this that I need. No. I'll close that. Now that that stuff's out of the way, I'm going to actually work on lining Pixel. I do need a line art color, and usually when all else fails, I just steal the line art color from my sprite. Where the fuck is that? Come here, bastard. There we go. Also, yeah, look, it's my, oh, the brush is way too big for this canvas. It's my current, why is it a sparkle brush? No. My current sprite and my old one. Wowzers. I decided to stop using chibi sprites. I'm also turning the music down slightly. Just so it stops reverberating in my brain. To make an 8-bit pics, I encourage it. Pixel art with Pixel is fun. I thought I lost the line art color for a second. I went through all that effort to get it, and then I just lost it. It's fine, I didn't. Alright. Lining time. While we're talking about things that make art easier, use symmetry tools. For years and years, I didn't want to use symmetry tools because I felt like it was cheating. That's a stupid thing. Not to say you're stupid if you think it, but you're a little stupid if you think that that's cheating. It'll make your life so much fucking easier. There's a lot of tools that I just didn't use because like I was too proud to or whatever. Oh god, how thick of a line art should I do on this? 25 is a really thick line art. I don't usually draw line art that thick. I think I will though. Let's try something different. Usually my line art is between like 15 and 17 usually, depending on the piece. Open this in another window. This is the part of the stream where I actually focus. Currently I'm drawing my Ignition for Team Sky. Wow. Not familiar. But good luck all the same. Sometimes working with video game music is great because it really helps me focus. I get distracted very easily, if you haven't been able to kind of tell that already. I might end up changing the art stream setup in the future. I'm still trying to figure it out. I like this better than what I had before, but I'm still trying to figure out something that I think I like. But this is fine for now. Back helping pack some stuff into a car. Hell yeah, welcome back. Oh, how do I want... I guess the hands kind of cover that up mostly, so... Def not stealing. Good, I would hate to hear, that a crime was happening. That's... I'll be honest, my go-to soundtrack for, like, listening to game music while I work is, in fact, Animal Crossing. Just something about it. I'm back. I had to pack some stolen goods into a car. I gotta keep remembering to turn symmetry back on. I keep flicking between it being on and off for different things. Symmetry, my absolute beloved. Yeah, listen, I should have been using this way before when I actually started using it properly. Sometimes tools exist to make your life easier and you should use them. A crazy notion. Half expecting Abel's sisters to come on next. It's probably in here. If they have them timestamped, I could probably find it. It switches between, different series and stuff. This isn't all just Animal Crossing. Oh, there's some Wobble Dog music in here. Good. Honestly, Wobble Dogs is a game that when you're playing it, you don't hear the music. You're usually too busy taking in other things to hear the music. I was listening to this mix while I was working before the stream started as well, and a Wobble Dog song played, and I'm like, that's not Wobble Dogs, that music's so, like, nice. It turns out I just didn't hear any of it. Just blind to it. That tiny crumb of a dog. It was a good dog. Man, I have not played Stardew Valley in ages. I like Stardew Valley, but like, similar to Animal Crossing, I never got into it in the same way other people did. If I look out into the ocean and see sands, you know what? I can't say I have. I'll be honest, when I hear 8-hour FNAF stream, I always think of Spiff, Astral Spiff, but I don't think he was streaming, recently. Or no, God, was he? No, I think he was streaming yesterday. I think it was actually FNAF. I was mainly watching the Hermitcraft, charity stream yesterday, on and off, so... It was Velda Dragon? Oh, okay. Completely different. I'm just not paying attention. I'm just not drawing this properly, wait. Better. Ever realize halfway through a drawing that it's actual shit and you start all over? I've done that a few times. For me, it really depends. A lot of the time, I find it's better, weirdly enough, to brute force something. Like, I guess it depends on what stage of the art I'm at. Like, for me, I find it's better to, like, if I'm rendering something and I'm like, actually, this sucks, I kind of just finish it anyway, because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna learn something from this. Learning opportunities. If it's a sketch, though, yeah, I will just fully, like, scrap a sketch if I'm like, oh god, this fucking blows, and I'll just completely restart it. I was a really bad art perfectionist, and in some ways I still am. So I have to do a lot of things to, like, train myself out of it, so I'm less of, like, a bastard about, like, art and everything. God, I love the symmetry tool. Drawing things with the symmetry tool makes art get done so much faster. It's like, yes! I love this. Sometimes if I ever just want to draw something, like, fun and nice, I'll do a piece with a symmetry tool. And it's just like, oh, it's just so easy. It just makes it, like, it takes half the time, like, literally, though. It's so nice. Okay, now I gotta draw Pixel's round little hands. Which was a gift from Apollo himself. Amen. I don't have the symmetry thing on, so the hand... Ugh. I literally was saying that I have to keep checking for that exact reason. Pain and misery. But yeah, the BB print has no symmetry, so it's like more complex or took longer, and I'm like, oh, I just want something easy. So I made the Pixel one with symmetry. Oh. What game is this? Breath of the Wild, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is Zelda. It is, in fact, Zelda. It sounds like Animal Jam music. Alas, I was not an Animal Jam kid, so I'll take your word for it. Can't believe Breath of the Wild just stole from Animal Jam like that. It's crazy. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Art stream while doing art. I love art streams sometimes for when I want to get in the mood to draw. I know a lot of people like that. They're like, I love watching art streams while I'm drawing. I'm more of a video essay person myself, but sometimes it is fun to like draw while other people are drawing. I love how I just break the rules anytime I draw Pixel's, like sweater cuffs. I'm like, oh, you know, maybe you can see his hands, even though they are absolutely massive sleeves and totally cover his hands. Sometimes you just have to cheat, and when it's your own character design, you can cheat like a lot. You should just watch My Little Pony. Nah, there's work to be done. Oh, cloven folds, my beloved. Alright. Time to erase some of these lines that are overlapping now. I wonder how much of this I'm actually gonna get done today. Because the plan is to stream for about 3 hours, give or take. I'm curious to see how much of this I get actually rendered in that time.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care about what humans think should be impossible.
Impossible. I forgot that my text-to-speech is cheaper still. I made it cheaper for April Fool's Day, and I did not make it, I did not raise the price on it again. Oh well. Not that much of a difference. Impossible. PV turned French. Heard this song before, but I didn't realize it was from a Yoshi game. Learn something new.
Wah 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 wah.
Wah 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 wah. I still remember when I gave you guys BB text-to-speech originally and how chaotic the first like 5 minutes of that was. Wah 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 wah. I was just about to Those moments live rent-free in my head. Mood, honestly. There you go. Little eyes on his little face. Drawing Pixel is very fun. I purposely tried to make him so he was very fun for me to draw. Because before I did his redesign for his current design, I didn't actually draw him that much. And I didn't have a lot of fun drawing him. So a lot of stuff with his current design was just me being like, how do I make him more fun to draw? What do I hate drawing about Pixel, and how can I make it better? Unshrimp myself? Oh, I shall. Let me crack my back real quick, actually, if I can. Stretch. I'm doing pretty good at not shrimping right now, actually. It's because when...
Hello. Hi.
Hi. When I do art streams now, the way I have everything laid out is I can't shrimp, or else I'll lean in, like, really close to the mic and you guys will like hear me breathe and shit. So I have to not shrimp. I have to like sit up. If anything, I lean back further than I normally do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eat the mic. No, thank you. There'll be no mic eating. I already give you guys enough accidental ASMR when I like fucking punch my microphone. To be fair, I've been getting better at not doing that. Mic punching incidents have dropped dramatically since I got the mic arm. Decked. ASMR, I punch you in the face. I'm traumatized. I've never done anything wrong in my life. What are you talking about? Just ask Paul, he'll tell you as much. Remember to save. I don't know the last time I saved this was, so I'm just gonna do a cheeky little save right now. Oop, that's the wrong size. Oh, I used the wrong line art size for this, god damn it. Our Lord and Savior Rayquaza. Love that guy. Great. Can't decide how I want to do the blush. Desperately trying to find food. You're fine. What are you talking about? I didn't really, you know what? I didn't really eat before I started streaming. So we'll see if the stream actually lasts 3 hours or if I have to bail early as I start getting hungry. Feed us. Can I offer you all Can I offer you all a delicious strawberry in these trying times? Strawberry, radish, yeah. I'll make it look like a strawberry wave. Can I offer you guys a delicious strawberry in these trying times? I can't be bothered to do the seeds, god damn it. A delicious strawberry. It has plenty of seeds, they're good for you. They're not like apple seeds where they're filled with cyanide or whatever. You guys are in the basement, I'm attic. There's different tiers. You can choose. You can either have a scenic view out a window or the damp comforts of a basement. A diseased strawberry, how dare you? It is a delicious strawberry and I can't believe you beg me for food and you squander my gift. Can't believe this. There's just gonna be a strawberry on a canvas. No. It's just gonna be there. What liner am I, like, what brush am I using? Oh, right, I was doing the blush. That's fine for now. Next up is hair, I believe, right? Yeah, hair's all I have left. We turn symmetry off for this. Hair's the best part. His hair is my favorite thing to draw. I love drawing, like, fluffy, curly hair. Like, his hair's so fun to draw. Know it. Poof, exactly. That's why I gave the digital Casanova design like longer, puffier hair. It's just fun. I'm currently working on a summer alt for Pixel, like that I started sketching in my sketchbook at work that I want to do. Carnival ass music. And the hair for that one's very fun as well. This is Reading a Note from Swapnote, which was a 3DS app. Carnival. No, you're not wrong now that you've said that. I can see it. Oh, that's the completely wrong color. Can't unhear it. Yeah, before it was like, oh, cute little springtime, then you were like clown music, and I was like, nope, no, you're right, this is some carnival shit. So that makes some mac and cheese. Nice. A classic. Ever heard of Team Sky? No, I was saying earlier there. Based on your mention of Rayquaza, I'm assuming it's a, something Pokemon related, I'm sure. Is it like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon like art thing, or? Oh, this is Wobble Dogs. I know. Yeah, this is Wobble Dogs music. I knew it. This one I recognize. I'm gonna be a bad streamer for a second. I'm gonna look at Twitter. For no real reason. I just want a stimulation break. I'll be a bad streamer. Anytime I look at social media when I shouldn't be during stream, I always make sure to announce it aggressively. No one can call me out for, like, zoning out. Pardon me. If I call myself out. Alright, I'm done looking at social media. Random question, leggings or jeans? I'm much more... I hate both of them. Okay, hate's a strong word. You've given me a unique conundrum where shorts, yeah, no, because like jeans, I find I can never find jeans that are like comfortable cuts, but I like the look of jeans more, and leggings are more comfortable, but I hate clothing that is flush to my body. This is very specific. Jorts. I would say jeans. To choose between the two, I'd say jeans. I own leggings, and they're, like, comfy sometimes, but, like, it's a sensory thing. Like, both jeans and leggings are, like, sensory nightmares for me in different ways. But I do like jeans, is the thing. I wish I could wear jeans. I just wear a lot of khakis. I am told often that I dress like it's either English teacher, elementary school teacher, or like school librarian. Jeggings, ugh, cursed. Shorts, but specifically Victoria's Secret silk shorts. Again, silk. Describing a sensory hell of my own way. Junderwear? How dare you? Get out of my house. Jean stuff, like the meme of the jean stuff, it's so cursed. I love it. It's so, like, concerning. It's awful, I hate it. Oh god. I always end up drawing his hair fluffier than the sketches. Hair's always like bigger than the sketch. For better or for worse. Part of me is like, oh, once I'm done lining this, I should just switch to working on something completely different. That's the devil talking. That's how I keep forgetting to finish stuff for months. Is that exact thing. Or Animal Jam-esque music. Which one's this one? This is Stardew Valley, actually, this one. Damn, also can't believe Stardew Valley stole from Animal Jam. It's fucked up. A lot of plagiarism going on. Oh, that's the wrong canvas. There we go. I also never finish things, don't worry. It's not that I don't finish them, it's that I just end up putting them off by accident, and I'm like, oh shit. I should have finished that months ago, and I just didn't finish, like, this set of illustrations. I'm still at that point with, my VTuber art book thing. With the designs and stuff. I've done 2.5 of the illustrations. Wait. I have to actually check. I don't know where the folder is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I finished 2 of the 5 illustrations, and then this is where I'm at on, more Animal Jam. This is where I'm at on the 3rd illustration. I have it lined and flat, but I haven't started shading it yet. I haven't finished coloring the line art or anything. So, like, I have 5 of these to do, and I'm on the 3rd one. And I banged, like, 2 of them out in like a few days, and I started this one and then stopped working on it, and now it's been like 2 weeks since I worked on them. So this is another project I have to circle back around to work on. Maybe I'll work on that later, I don't know. Depends on what I'm doing today. Legend of Zelda Stop Stealing. Can't believe. Alright. I'm gonna turn that off. Swiper no swiping. Listen to Animal Jam music and you'll hear it with specifically the Zelda music, I swear. It's Klonoa? No, this is Yoshi. Okay, this must all be Nintendo music or Nintendo adjacent then. I really thought this was, like, Klonoa. I was like, wait a second, I know this one. No, I don't. I've been tricked. Alright. Beautiful. He's aligned. I do need to do his glasses, I guess. Eh. Whoop, no, that's the liner. What I wanted. Just yoinked it. I already have so many folders and layers. This is what I get for doing, like, semi-complex illustrations. They're fun, though. Oh, what just opened? Clip Studio, why are you yelling at me? Why did you open this? 1 second. Oh, you just opened it for no reason. Okay, well... Oh, it's syncing with the cloud. That's why. Fine, I guess you can do that. I'll allow it. Alright. I do need to do his glasses. I should do those before I forget. Oh, don't you just hate when you're sitting minding your own business and you just get hit by an awful wave of nausea? Ugh. We're back to Animal Crossing. Give me 1 second. It felt, yeah. I'm glad we're all healthy and happy. Give me 1 second. I need to decide if this is gonna go away or not. That like hit me like a train. I was like, oh, this bad feeling. Okay, we're good. I just really just had to let that one wash over me like a wave. Oh, awful. Thank you. I ate this morning. I ate and I hydrated, so I have no reason to be feeling icky. I just came out of nowhere. Oof. Anyway, I'm fine now. I'm fine and I'm normal. Hold on 1 second, I need to decide if I'm dying. No, really, that's really what that was. I was like, hold up. I need to decide how bad this is. And we're fine. I'm gonna use symmetry for this. Oh, that's way too small. At least if it's way too big, I can just make it smaller. Keep making it too short. Don't we? We love suddenly getting motion sick. Oh, it's really bad. Just like, no good reason. My body's like, hairish. I'm gonna use a different symbol. Boop. I'm gonna do this. Don't you love when you do your shading on your line art? Oh no. Rip on that. Ever had a problem that wham, suddenly can't look at my phone in the car? I had that issue too. When I was younger, I could like read in the car and everything really easily. And then suddenly, and it was so dumb. One person one time when I was reading on the bus when I was like in elementary school looked at me and was like, wow, that's so crazy that you can read on the bus. I get so motion sick. I feel like I'm gonna puke if I read on the bus. And then from that exact second onwards, I couldn't do it anymore. It makes me motion sick. My phone's usually fine. I can usually look at my phone. But like, and I used to read all the time. And I love reading it. Oh, cursed you. Fully and truly, that was like a curse put upon me. It was so messed up. I was so devastated. I was like so mad about it. And like so dumb. Like right after that, my family went on a road trip and I would always like read in the car to pass the time on these massive road trips or whatever. So I'm trying to read and we had to pull over like 30 minutes or less after we left because I got sick. Like, I was like, what the fuck is happening? This was never a problem before. And then suddenly a curse upon me. It was so dire. Poor baby me was so sad. Sometimes I'm fine looking at my phone, but it makes me so sick. I usually just have to stop looking at my phone and just like will myself not to be cringe. It'd be so it's amazing the things that I can like trick myself with if I just tell myself it'll be embarrassing. This is so stupid, but literally sometimes like I'm like, no, you can't do that, it'll be embarrassing. Even if it's something super stupid, like I just like psych myself out of having a reaction. You see, I try that, but once it's it's there to stay. Oh no. God, his glasses are so dumb. I love them. Me when I have panic attacks. That's stupid. Stop it, you idiot. No, but that's like literally what I would do to myself. I'm like, this is this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. You gotta chill out. This is silly. And then like it works. I couldn't tell you why, but it works. I'm glad we're all having normal ones all the time. God, that wave of nausea literally came out of nowhere. And I'm fine, like it's gone like it never even happened now. If it was later in the day, I would assume it was because I'm hungry. Oh, I guess I did eat. I didn't eat a lot. And I did eat like 3 hours ago. It was fun. I'll eat a late lunch or a snack of some variety once I wrap up stream. If I really start dying, then we'll just end stream early. I said this earlier, if I just like start biting it, then like, we'll just wrap it up. There's his big dumb glasses. The eyes feel like they're too far apart. So I'm gonna try and fix that. Which is a shame, because I got a wave of- I didn't do anything! I promise, I've done nothing wrong. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Sharing the nausea. It was not my intention. 3, 2. Don't mind me. I'm just fixing this because I feel like his eyes are too far apart. They might be too small as well. I was adjusting the sketch before the stream started. I'm like, I think his eyes are too small, and I think they are still too small. I'm used to giving him big old eyes, so... I'm going to go make myself some Kraft mac and cheese. If your parents don't buy it, stop loving them. Good God. Figure out what I want to do for glasses. Walker is the best person we could have got. I was checking my Discord notifications. Remember when Pixel glasses were a triangle and a hexagon? Yeah, those were worse. That was worse. That was, That's why that's another thing why his glasses changed, is so they were less awful to draw. Oh, that's not what I want. Like a child scribbling on something with crayon. No, stop. They were awful to draw, very funky though. Yeah, I really made everyone's life hell with that choice. It's fine, they're better now. Oh, that's the sketch layer. Do you want to know the most country thing my granny has ever said? Oh no. Why not? Oh, this is also Wobble Dogs. Is it weird to say I thought this was Minecraft music for a second? Shoot a dead lizard running backwards in a snowstorm without an umbrella. I am desperately curious what the context to that was. I really thought this was Minecraft music for a second. I really did. In fact, not. I like it without context. Fair. Man, I can't decide on how I want to do his glasses for this. If we should play Minecraft. I own Minecraft and I've played it only a handful of times. We really should play Minecraft. Let's try making them smaller. For someone who wears glasses, my skill in drawing them is not that great. Also doesn't help that he has funky frames, so. But they're cute and I like them and I don't want to change them. I have no one to play Minecraft with. I like Minecraft. Yeah, I played Minecraft for my birthday stream. And then, I got back into playing Minecraft again after that. When, another streamer, Feral, opened his server. I joined that, and because I was on a streaming break, I played a lot of Minecraft during, like, that 1 week and a half or whatever. And then I petered off of that because I started streaming again and working on art and games and stuff like that. So I'm once again not playing much Minecraft. Oh, that's way too big. Stop that. Minecraft is good fun. It's one of those games where I'm like, if I want to play it more, I probably have to start streaming it. It's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of fitting it in the schedule. There's a lot of games on the backlog right now, like other like series and stuff that I have to finish before I can just start winging it and streaming whatever I want. Because next weekend, me and Paul will be doing a fucking 6-hour cutscene stream for Kingdom Hearts. So we have to do two of those streams to catch up on Kingdom Hearts lore before we play Kingdom Hearts 3. And then we're playing Kingdom Hearts 3, which then will be the end of the Kingdom Hearts series until 4 inevitably comes out. Don't mind if my voice is going in all directions and stuff. I'm like spinning in my chair by accident. And then after we do Kingdom Hearts 3, we have to do Zero Time Dilemma for the Zero Escape series with Michael as well. And then after that, me and Paul still need to play AI The Somnium Files 2. And then I need to look at my list. I have a spreadsheet for this. I'm not even joking, it's a fucking spreadsheet. And then after that, I think that's all of like the immediate promised franchise sequel things that we need to take care of. Oh, there's so many games in the backlog. Me and Paul do need to play In Stars and Time at some point. God, it's been... There's a second AI. Yes, it came out... Oh, I have to check Steam. It came out, like, not super long after. Also, I just hit my mic, so there's the hit for the day. When did this come out? It came out, like... June 24th, 2022. It came out, like, not that long after we beat the first game. It's just been, like, 2 years. It's gonna be like 2 years it takes us to play it, and it came out after we finished the first game. Stop the abuse. I'll try, I didn't mean to. It was like a very scant hit, very light. And then after those 3 games, then there's In Stars and Time, which I really want to play, because it's really cool. Okay, so the creator and like the social media team behind In Stars and Time, which we played the demo of, and the did we play the demo of Start in Time, or did we just play Start Again, Start Again, Start Again? We played like the demo essentially of this game, and I loved it a lot. And it's by an artist I've followed for years and stuff. And so when the game was coming out, the full game, the social media team and the creator was like, hey, if you fill out this form or like whatever, some people will get codes for the game, like streamers and stuff. So I was like, I might as well try. So I filled it out and I got the code. I have the game. The people gave it to me. It's the first game I've ever gotten that way, and it was so special because it's a game from an artist and creator I fucking adore, and and I haven't played it yet. There was like no obligations, like it's not like I messed up a brand deal or something. It's not that serious. It was just something very nice that they did. But because of the backlog and the other stuff I have going on to stream, I haven't streamed it yet. And I got it for free from the really nice people, and I'm like, ah! Every time I see it in my Steam library, I like scream a little bit on the inside. So me and Paul have to play that eventually. But we have to do that after Kingdom Hearts, and then maybe after ZTT, and then we're probably gonna do In Stars and Time, and then we might do... And then we're gonna do AI 2. There's so many games, and they're all so long. They're all like long visual novels. Who's Paul? He's a friend of mine who regularly guest stars on this stream. He is often a co-host. We play games together. He's a cool dude. Do I have... Let me see. My friend Michael is also another face you might see around here. Much more rarely, because he's basically just here for the Zero Escape series, but I'm sure I can find another way to worm him into other streams. And oh, don't be mean to him! He isn't here to defend himself! I'm trying to see. They have little talk sprites I made them that appear on stream. I was thinking of opening the art for them, but meh. I'm lazy. Glasses. Glasses are... I like these better than what I had before, so... Delete. So we'll go with those for the glasses. Okay, so Pixel is lined. I could line the others while I'm here. That would make sense. That's like the smart thing to do. What's the name of that one friend who makes you mac and cheese at 3 a.m. after a bar crawl? He probably would. He seems like the type. Positively. I need the sketches for these guys. Alright, let's start with this lad. They're all in the same layer, so they're just gonna be moved around together. I wonder if I should do these in a smaller line art. Because Pixels is 25. So it'd probably make sense to render them with a smaller line art. I'll do 20. Because they're more in the background. Just gonna scooch my mic. Me-ass music. This is Yoshi Touch and Go, a game I've never fucking heard of. If I had to guess, this is either DS era or Wii U era. Something that had a touchscreen. Pardon me. I have no reason to be tired. God, I forgot I bought the DLC for AI Somnium Files too. You got that costume DLC. Wii U probably? That makes sense. God, I've been live for nearly 2 hours. Yeesh. Damn, that's crazy. Why did people bully the Wii U? I honestly no idea. I never used the Wii U. I don't remember it having a lot of games, is my thing. I played one game religiously on the Wii U. What game was that? Lego City. Fuck yes. I also played one game religiously on the Wii U. Wind Waker. Oh right, HD did come out on Wii U first, didn't it? I keep forgetting Breath of the Wild came out on the Wii U. I realized that, like, at one point I was like, Jesus Christ. The Switch really stole that game. Like, no, it can't, no, you see it actually came out on this console. Anything else you remember is just a figment of your imagination. Clearly. I love this design for Pixel, it's so dorky. It's a little loser. Breath of the Wild was Wii U. Unless I'm absolutely crazy. One sec. Breath of the Wild Wii U. Unless I'm completely crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it was Wii U first. I'm like doing some reading, don't mind me. Yeah, it was originally supposed to be a Wii U exclusive, and then because it got delayed, it became a launch title for the Switch, I think is how it went down. More Animal Jam music. Oh, this is Twilight Princess. Love Twilight Princess's soundtrack. Need to look at his hair better. Oh, I didn't make a new layer, damn it. Also because no one liked the Wii U. Yeah. And the Switch sold 1,000 bajillion units, so all was forgiven. Cooking Mama? I've never actually played a Cooking Mama game. Maybe someday I should. To be fair, watching Ollie, no. We're gonna lose someone to a mac and cheese cooking incident at this rate. Oh, there's Wobble Dogs. That's the title theme. I know this one. Remember to be careful when cooking mac and cheese, everyone, or you'll end up like Ollie.
I miss my wife Tails, I miss her a lot. Sonic Adventures too.
It's been a while since I've listened to the fan dubs. I should go back to those at some point. Like how earlier I was like, I wonder how much of this I can get done today. And we're 2 hours in out of my 3-hour work period. And I mean, we got like the line art for the main pixel done. I'll probably get the line art for like all of the little ones done. So that's like pretty solid, all the line art and stuff in like 3 hours-ish. With only with only minimal tangents and distractions. Mac and cheese has been successfully made. Ignore the burn. Alright, well, whatever you say. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna actually find... Let me find another video to queue up for when this one ends, in case this one ends before the stream's over. Yeah, there's like 20 minutes of this one left, so queue up another one.
Hello? Hi.
Hi. Flipping into the focus zone. Balloon boy. Yes. I always find it funny when people join and they're like, I was expecting the Kirby one, and I'm like, honestly, that would be more on brand for me than that one. I mean, I think that's what my follow alert is the Kirby. I have to go, unfortunately, in case you're done when I come back. Goodbye. Bye, Ollie. Hopefully you're able to pop in before we wrap up, but you never know. Remember to save, yes. I have doff saved. that, actually. Make a new layer for this. There, line out the box. Ah, no worries. I'm gonna slap a clipping layer on it, probably. Although it is the only line out of the box, so... If there's more of them sticking out, I'd probably just do the clip thing and not worry about it. But it is, in fact, the only line. This has little dot eyes for this design. Trying to decide that after I'm done streaming, I do the errands I need to do today. Wonder if I should keep working on this or not. I should. I shouldn't start something and then not try and keep working on it in the same day. That's how those other problems I mentioned happened. Those other pieces of art. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. We've definitely we have definitely entered the last, like, chill hour of the stream. This is when I gotta get shit done. If I can end this stream with having, like, all of the line art finished, I'll be extremely happy. Oh yes, I have to do his classes too. The little dot eyes always crack me up. I love that trope. I think it's the funniest. Alright, that's his. Oh, his I have to do above the line art of the other thing. The other box. The outer box? Other, outer. Same difference. Because he hangs over the edge a little bit. Sorry, I was chugging the last of my Gatorade. Alright. So yeah, we'll probably finish the line art before I call it a day, which is pretty cool. You know, the other video I had queued up for music is Animal Crossing. But I think I want to... Let's see. I'm gonna find another playlist that has a mixed variety of music. Man, I'm pretty glad I found the line art brush that I'm using, because it's... So before I was using a brush called Bow Pen, which was pretty good, but I don't know, something about it. This one's pretty similar, to be honest, here. This is the one I used to use. And this is the one I am using. They're pretty similar, but for some reason I just prefer the one I use now. It's almost like softer to draw with, and I don't know why. But I've been enjoying using it. It's been very nice for my line art. Alright. Man, I'm so excited for the weather to get nicer. It's like, it was kinda happening here where I am, and then there was a fucking snowstorm, and I was like, cool. Spring weather lasted like literally 2 days. And then we got like a massive snowstorm. It was awful. Oh, it was on the same layer, damn. There we go. I'm so excited. I miss the sun. I miss warm weather. I like winter. I think it's nice in moderation, but once it's been going on for like months and months and months, I'm good. I'm full up on my winter quota. Oh, that's the end of that one. Right. I just, like, I'm so excited to stream when it's warm. I'm convinced it'll give me, like, more energy. Are you winning, son? I think so. I'm illustrating. Does that count as winning? I'm working on the print for Pixel that I designed a few months ago. Congrats on winning. Thanks! How you doing, dude? How's your Sunday going? I'm just chilling. Just chilling as well. Good. Just had lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, eat or get a snack or something once I'm done streaming. It's not that I didn't eat before I streamed, it's just I didn't eat, like, a lot. I had, like, a small breakfast. And that was, a handful of hours ago. You should most likely eat, yes. I will. I'm gonna be wrapping up around 3 to do some Sunday grocery shopping. So I'll either grab something to eat while I'm out, or you know, eat before I go out. One of the two. Paul, are you excited for 6 hours of Kingdom Hearts cutscenes next weekend? I was talking about that. I was talking about the backlog and like the next chain of events and stuff for streaming coming up, so I cannot wait. Yeah, when you messaged me and you're like, yeah, what are we doing this weekend? We were talking about it. I thought about it. I was like, do I have it in me to do 6 hours of cutscenes tomorrow? And I realized I needed to do groceries and things. I was like, I cannot do 6 hours of cutscenes. I cannot do a 6-hour stream tomorrow. I'll die. Are we dragging Link along again? Oh god, Link was there for the last time we did it. I'll shoot Link a message about it and be like, hey, since you were here last time going crazy with us, just to warn you in advance, we are doing it again. Kit's pretty excited. If it's 6 hours, we're gonna go fucking crazy. Like, I'm sticking to my guns that, like, I do want to do the 6 hours, but it's also really funny to think about, is, like, my main thing, where I'm like, god, it's so funny. Just 6 hours. We'll be fine. Yeah, alright. It'll probably be fine. I trust you. It's gonna be really funny, though. And then we can play Kingdom Hearts 3, and then the Kingdom Hearts series will be done. And then we have to do Zero Time Dilemma, and then Zero Escape will be done. And then we still need to play In Stars in Time, me and you. And, oh no. And then we still need to play AI 2, ZTD. Hi, Star. I love that emote. Is that one of yours? It is. I love that. I'm excited for that one, both of those even. It'll be pretty good. I was talking about In Stars in Time and how I got a free code for it and stuff, and I was like, I feel so bad. I've had it for months and it just hasn't, we just haven't done it yet, just, you know, because of the schedule, and I feel so bad. Oh god, Ollie's back. Hey, Ollie. But yeah, Star, it's a very cute emote. I like that a lot. Welcome back, Ollie. You returned. You'll get to it soon, I believe. We'll find the time eventually, because I'll probably drag you along with me to do it again, Paul. I can't do all that voice acting by myself. I will die. I got you, thank you. What are we talking about? Oh, I was telling Paul about, well, me and Paul were talking about the stream plans coming up for, like, next weekend being Kingdom Hearts, and then I was reciting to him, like, the general order of operations we're probably gonna be working under. Gonna do Kingdom Hearts, and then we're gonna do ZTD, and then we're probably gonna have to do In Stars in Time in there, and then also AI 2. The fact AI 2 came out like right after we finished AI 1, and it's been 2 fucking years. We've been waiting to play AI 2 for 2 years. It came out in June of 2022. Can't wait for Halloween where we play that other Monster Prom game. Yes, we're due for another Monster Prom to play the 3rd one. I have to start, like, thinking of when I want to stream for Halloween this year, actually. Because I think I did all the clock towers. I didn't beat all of them because I got soft locked in one of them, but... So I'm wondering if there's, like, another series I should the classic horror series I should do to play for Halloween. I'll have to think about it. Getting the Hazel DLC, I cannot be stopped. Good! Hazel's super cute. It's just the moth version of my Hazel. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if I'll take any breaks between all of the collaboration-based playthroughs we have to do. Because after the really long ones, I tend to do what I'm doing now, where I take like a month or so, give or take, and I'm just like, okay, let's do solo streams to like refresh the brain. And also to take a break from long playthroughs. So we'll see if I need to do any of those friend break. Oh god. Because we always make the mistake of playing really long fucking visual novels. I don't even know how long Kingdom Hearts 3 is. I never really looked it up, to be honest. But I am excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's gonna be so many characters that I barely even recognize. It's gonna be a lot of watching cutscenes and then like elbowing Paul and being like, what's happening? Monster Camp, we were like, it'll be an hour or two. Yeah, Monster Camp, it was so funny. We're like, yeah, Monster Camp will be like a simple stream. It'll be like a couple of hours. These games don't take long. And then it took 5 fucking hours, and it's like, awesome. You'll be okay, we'll be seeing the cutscenes. That's true. They take forever. Yeah, I always forget that, like, Monster Prom kinda did, like, a bad job at estimating how long the games were. Like, even when you're not reading out all the dialogue, they take longer than they estimate in the game. It's kind of funny. You really, yeah, no, you do. They, you gotta fucking knuckle down for them. If you read at 100, listen, I'm a pretty fast reader, internally, not externally. I'm really bad at dictation. But like reading, I'm pretty fast. And like I cannot do Monster Prom games as fast as they say you can. At least if I want to like read. It took so long we started picking random answers. No, that's about where you get to sometimes. Oh right, his other eye. I was like, what am I doing? Funny thing with these prints, I'm getting them like just for myself and like a few folks I know in person who want them, but I am gonna have extras, so I really have to like, really have to decide what the fuck I'm doing with them. I am half tempted to just be like, can I have one? Yeah, I was like, can I just like, if I just put a tweet out that's like, hey, if you pay for shipping or something, I can sign this and send it to you. Open a storefront just long enough to let people buy the extras of these I have. I want to draw for fun or do game devs or game jam stuff. God, that's where I'm at too. I'm like low-key procrastinating my game jam this month, because all the writing's done, like all the setup for the Twine project's done. It's just the art that I have to do. And like I did the concept art, but I'm like, I have so much other stuff like this illustration, for example, that I'm working on, that I'm like, yeah, I have so much time. It's only 7 days in, and I'm like mostly done. I'm like 85% done this. I just gotta do the art. It'll take longer if I decide to animate them, but I haven't committed to that yet. You'll take one? Oh, hell yeah. Your game jam's 2 months away though. Oh no, I'm doing one this month. I'm working on one this month. This is a different game project. I have like 4 of them that I'm doing. I have a game jam for this month. I have a game jam I'm doing for this month. I have a second one I might be doing this month. The one I'm talking about is the dialogue jam, is the what I'm talking about. Here, do you guys want spoilers? I don't remember which of these is which. Oh, it opened in the other thing. Come over here, you. That's just blue. Don't worry about that. Come over here. Eh. It's for the dialogue jam. Doing the Blossom VN jam. I saw that, yeah, I was checking that page for that out after I saw that that was the jam you're doing. I'm struck. Mood. Yeah, this is, it's a dialogue jam one. So I'm doing it in Twine, but I still want there to be, like, art in it and stuff, so this is the concept art for that, for, like, it's gonna be, like, frames at the top of the scene, which is why there's, like, these, because I want, like, kind of nice frames for the art to be in. And I haven't decided, like I said, if I'm animating these or not yet. Like, not super complex, but just, like, looping animations and stuff. So, I got, like, the groundwork done. I just gotta kind of, like, actually, like, sketch the things for it. So that's what I've been procrastinating slightly. But I did the concept art. Like, I'm ahead of the game. This game jam doesn't end for another 3 weeks, and I'm, like, pretty in there. So I'm not stressing out about it too much. Oh, hey, the strawberry from earlier. Strawberry that no one ate because they begged me for food and then were sad when I drew them a strawberry that they didn't like. Can't believe it. I have a month and a half, thank God. Nice. Starpy. I might try and do a second game jam this month because it starts midway through April and goes midway through May. But, like, my motivation's kind of, like, so I might just do the one. I think I'm gonna try and limit myself to one game project per month. Not that I'm gonna be doing one every single month, but I'm not gonna double up. I feel like that's a bad idea. Don't overwork yourself. Exactly, that's what I'm trying not to do. There's one really cool game jam that I got involved with, preemptively. I think it's in August, but it's a game jam about... Basically, folks make games as normal, but you can also sign up as... Pardon me, I'm just adjusting my chair. You can also sign up as a streamer to, like, play games on stream and, like, rank them and stuff like that. So I actually signed up to that game jam as a streamer. So for, like, a week or so in August, we'll be playing a lot of, like, indie games or, like, stuff made for that game jam. Loss of motivation will happen, and trust me, it's a bitch. Yeah. I want to make so many games, but also, like, I'm only human or, like, whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do a game project next month, because I want to do this one, the dialogue jam that I'm doing this month. And then I don't know, I haven't seen any game jams or anything for May, that I want to tackle. So I might end up just like going back to like developing my stuff for like July after this April jam. Rest in peace. Dude, I was thinking about that the other day and I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe that happened. Literally heartbreaking. For context, years and years and years ago, I attempted to do a visual novel project called Another Monster Dating Sim. Or, yeah, I think it was Another Monster Dating Sim. And it was just like, as the name implied, it was just like a high school with monsters, and it was a dating sim, like, you know, and it was just a thing for fun I was doing. And, you know, I was talking to someone and commissioning them for backgrounds, I was, you know, getting a soundtrack stuff like figured out. Like 2 of the songs were finished, for Christ's sakes. I have them somewhere. 2 of them were finished. And basically what happened was I had made all of the character sprites, both the dateable characters and the side characters, every expression variation, every pose variation, multiple outfit variations. I had finished all of it. It was so many sprites when you break it down into every possible variation or combo or whatever. It was so much. And I finished it. I finished all of them except the final character. And then my laptop at the time died. And for some goddamn reason, I lost everything I had made for that project. All of the finalized art was gone. And, like, it was such a blow, like, to the work I had done and everything. Like, I had lost everything, like, art-wise, and I was like, and mind you, I was in, like, high school. Like, I don't even remember how old I was when I was working on this. Where's the side blog? I'm gonna get, like, a date here. How old was I? And it, like, basically I canceled it after that because I was like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it. What's the point? Let me see. Because there was a side blog for it where I was posting concept art and everything. And it's like the only place where some of the finished sprites live. It's the only place. Can't believe this shit. So, let's see. 2019. 5 years ago. I was fucking... Oh my god, was I 17? Yeah, I was 17. I was still in school and shit. I was like, fuck it. Had good characters. I love them. I redesigned them at some point. Or I was gonna redesign them at some point. 1 second, I have to go look on my blog. That might be a project I someday pick up again. But even compared to 5 years ago, I feel like the joke of like the tongue-in-cheek thing of being like, yes, this is another monster dating sim. Oh, I did do redesigns. Here they are. I don't know, I feel like it's even more wrung out than it was 5 years ago, so like, I've had different ideas for what I want to use these characters for. I had an idea for like a series of animations or like something like that, but I don't know. How do I... OBS, please. I've repurposed Hazel, but if you ever revive AMDS, you can absolutely still use her. Thank you. Austin needs a bestie still. 1 sec, let me... There we go. So, on these ones over here are obviously the old ones from 2019. When did I do these ones? These were 2021. These are, fuck me, nearly 3 years ago. This was May. So this is the last time I even touched these guys. Was I did like semi-redesigns of them. Austin, like, the only one of these designs that might stay the same is probably Elliot is the only one who might stay the same. Everyone else would be getting massive overhauls. My design style has changed drastically. I remember starting mine during high school, and I think 3-4 years ago, but I stopped very quickly because my mind was in the oh my god, you have to make it now moment. I didn't have the story, the characters were cliche tropes, and the art was rushed. It wasn't until a few months ago I fully picked back up on it. Yeah, for me, I always had ideas and like I planned them out, but like I was never any good at like doing them because I was like too caught up in my head about it, about how like the stuff I make, what it made, wouldn't be good. And it's only like really recently that I've just been like, fuck it. I don't know, maybe if I ever want to do like a larger visual novel project and I decide cringe is dead, maybe I could revisit this one. It was pretty typical, because it was like a high school setting dating sim in that you would be working up to prom. Oh yeah, for reference, Elliot, Austin, Elijah, and you were the 4 dateable characters, by the way. And they all had different like plots related to like their personalities and stuff like that. Then there were side characters, which was Dorian, who... Oh my god, Dorian was the player character's best friend. Akio was Yu's brother. And then there was B. Akio and B were Elliot's squad. They were fucking drama kids. So each of them had different plot lines. So Elliot's plot line was about the two of you being in a play together, and if you pursued them romantically, you do a kissing scene with them. If you didn't pursue them romantically, the scene would be changed. Because there was like platonic and like romantic versions, like skews for the ending, depending on what the player decided was an idea. I don't remember what Austin's plotline was. I think it was something about student council. Student council was a part of it, I think, and like you get dragged. He makes you help him with the prom planning committee or something. This fucking jock. Elijah's, I actually don't remember what Elijah's plot was. Elijah was like the shy nerd one. I don't actually remember what Elijah's plot would have been. Hazel was in the council too in stress. Yeah, that's how Hazel came in, because Hazel was Austin's friend. Basically every of the dateable characters had at least one side character kind of connected to them. Except Elijah, because they were a lonely bastard. And then you was like the school delinquent. So if you romanced them or something, you wouldn't go to prom. You would skip prom with them. Stuff like that. Poor Hazel has so much anxiety. Yeah. Here's Hazel. I didn't draw Hazel in that spread, but Hazel was designed by Ollie. Trying to think, there was some background characters that were also like OCs of other people or designed by other people. I don't think I have them here though. No. But yeah, that's a forgotten project. Not forgotten, but poorly dead before its time project. And yeah, I had like concept art and everything that I was posting when I was like developing character designs and stuff. Never forgotten. But yeah, that's something that could be resurrected in some form someday. Oh, why is Clip Studio all messed up now? Why? Damn, it got all messed up. Give me a second. Wait. Oh, it's the wrong window. That's why. Wait. I have a separate window open for drawing right now. Is it? There we go, this one. There we go, all is well. There we go, that's the right one. But yeah, I think about that every once in a while in terms of gaming projects. If I ever find an excuse to like reuse them for a game jam or something, I think I will. Their concept has, in my head, the concept of like those characters has shifted a bit. It's also a different story a friend of mine's writing, Stillbird. Yeah, because the new idea I had when I was like considering one project with like the main 4 of the other game was something more like not horror oriented, but like less like kitschy dating sim trope and something more unique / non-parody. But yeah, I have no idea if I'll ever use those guys for stuff, but they are in my head sometimes. I'm like, damn, fucked up what happened to you. Killed before their time. I don't have any other, like, poor dead game projects other than that one. It's like the only time I was ever, like, motivated enough as a teenager to, to try and do anything like that. And then God made me learn my lesson really quick. Really quickly. When he deleted all of my files. Oh, fucking hell. I got distracted with that tangent. Rude. On site. Your explosion is back, though. I'm sure you've noticed.
It's back, it's back, it's back, it's back.
Yeah, I remembered to turn the redeems I had turned off for April Fools back on purely because I knew if you came in, you'd want your explosion redeem. So I made sure to turn them back on. God bless. Yeah, don't say I've never done anything for you. That would be a lie. One sec, I will be right back really quickly, I promise. I'm not gonna go to BRB, just 1 second, enjoy the music. quick while he's gone, cause chaos. Rude, first of all. Second of all, hi, I'm back. Glad you guys are getting a use out of the fucking pixel yippee emote. That's one I like made mostly for myself, and it's good to see other people using it. Alright. So, let's see how much I can do in like 10 or so minutes. He's just a little guy. Exactly. Never done anything wrong in his life, he's just a little guy. I'm sending you a TikTok, this is a threat. Interesting and concerning. It's always good when people send me things, as a threat. I'm gonna send you a song, but threateningly. Has been sent. Alright. Where's my mouse group? Are you or your loved one just a little guy? Alright, well. You guys get the audio of this.
I'm going to talk to you about a very serious disease that may be affecting you or your cat.
Oh,
right
I
now.
know this
Yes,
TikTok
you
account.
Or your cat, as this pestilence isn't picky. That's right, we're talking about just a little gitis. Just a little gitis is endemic in cats and critters of all kinds, including humans. This condition is chronic and can appear at any age. In severe cases, it may last an entire lifetime. Luckily, just a little gitis can be managed with a daily regimen of kisses and or cuddles, sweet treats, and an
I love
iron
this TikTok
supplement.
account.
Symptoms of just a little gitis
So I use
include
TikTok
being
purely
a
for
little
cats.
guy, nervousness,
And this is in
needing
fact
to
one of
take
the
just a
accounts
small
that I
sleep,
follow.
whiny baby syndrome, a lack of dignity or self-respect, fear of conflict, and the chronic cutie patooties. Just a little gitis has a number of risk factors, including but not limited to being small, wearing cute little outfits, having a soft heart, and eating too much dairy. If
Whiny
you or a
baby
cat near you
syndrome,
has
lack of
contracted just a little
self-respect.
gitis, you will not be entitled to financial compensation. Now get out of my doctor's office. That'll be $300. We only accept PayPal.
I love the list of symptoms. Gotta take those iron pills. Gotta. We have diagnosed Pixel and it is chronic. Damn, fucked up. Simply a little guy. Needs an iron supplement. Damn. I'll have you know that my blood work I had recently came back awesome. Not even a single problem or deficiency. I love Kirby Epic Yarn music. One of my favorite Kirby soundtracks, I'll be honest. Just so cute. Don't think I'll be finishing all of the line art before 3 p.m. I say with like 4 minutes to spare. Maybe we'll go a little bit longer. Just an itty bitty bit longer, so I can finish all of this instead of like leaving like a little bit of it left for me to do when I get home. Oh, my good friend Kofi Bot. I am very excited to finish this particular illustration. I think it'll be fun. Pat Kofi Bot. He's doing a good job. Okay, I'm using the right size brush. Wait a minute. Ah, the ad break. Oh, I almost forgot the ponytail. I just like didn't see it for a second. I just blocked it out of my brain. Imagine getting ads. Damn. Crazy. Man, I was watching the Hermitcraft charity stream stuff yesterday, and I felt so bad for them because, like, the ads were really bad on the Twitch stream, and they kept being like, yeah, sorry about that, we tried to turn them off, but, you know, Twitch and shit. And I felt so bad because it's like, ads are worse on your streams if you try and turn them off. I know that from experience now. That's why now the current thing I have set up is that at the top of every hour, it does like a bunch of ads, and then you're ad-free for the rest of your hour. I wish it could be spread out more rather than having to be at the top of every hour, but that is apparently one of the better ways to do it. PM. Streams have felt so fast recently. Like, they both feel like they've been, like, like, I feel like the first, like, 2 hours of my streams nowadays just go by so fucking fast. Which is not a bad thing, necessarily. With Animal Crossing the other day. Yeah. Oh, funny enough, the next time I opened Animal Crossing after that stream, KK Slider came to my town, like, yesterday. So I unlocked the, like, stuff being able to, like, customize your island more and everything. Like, that literally happened yesterday. So I can do that now. The real question is, do I have the patience to do the island redecoration stuff? It takes so long. And I just don't know if I have it in me. Don't know what you're talking about. I started like doing some basic stuff and I was like, man, I honestly don't know if I have the want or attention span to like completely redo my island the way that I want to, like other people have. like I really don't think I could. Maybe if I streamed it and I just like talked to people while doing it, so it was like more like thoughtless. But like even trying to like do it while I was like watching like YouTube videos and stuff to like chill out, I was like, oh, this sucks. I was like, kinda sucks. That's because I'm not, like, super into Animal Crossing. I want to get back into it a little bit and play it more and stuff. It's a very fun, relaxing game. But man, that island redecoration stuff do be tedious. I can't lie, if I do, I'll keep going in the turnip game and hire someone to design it. An honest hustle. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't forget to draw the earrings as well. That's probably important. Oops. I'll do that right now, actually. I'm excited to draw the summer alt I came up with for Pixel. I'm gonna have to like draw digitally so I can do the color palette and stuff, but I think it's pretty cute and simple. A fun little seasonal fit. I could cheat. Maybe I'll cheat. Maybe I'll cheat. I'm excited for it. Yeah. I always love coming up with dumb little outfits for Pixel, so. Alright, almost done. Just the eyes and the eyebrows. Classic. Ow. I should go post more art and stuff and bad at being consistent. I have 0 time to draw. I'm pretty bad. I feel like I'm like really bad at it too. I feel like I have this weird feeling that I'm like never drawing anymore. When I promise I am, it's just that like it's stuff that is either for game stuff, so I'm not like posting a bunch of it, or like I'm posting it to my Ko-fi and stuff. But it just feels like I don't have like a lot of doodles and things to just like post consistently on social media. I get it, it sucks. Especially when I feel like most things rely on you like posting constantly, and I can't do that. Oh, pardon me. Alright, we've done it. We've done the impossible. I've lined the thing. Oh. I keep forgetting about that fucking strawberry. So yeah. Ow. I may change some, like, little stuff, like, an expression and stuff here or there. But line art is done for this one. Yippee yippee. That means when I get home from, groceries and things, I'm either gonna render this on my own time. I won't stream again. Either I'll go and render this in my own time, or I'll go and switch back to working on the BB one. Because, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I couldn't really finish that one on stream, due to its saucy nature. So that one is mostly done, and I'll have to finish that one off stream, and maybe finish the rendering on that as well. I guess I'll see what I'm in the mood for. Either way, by the end of today, I might be able to have both the BB print and the pixel print done. Is that gonna be print 2? The BB one? Yes. There's gonna be 2 versions of it. There's gonna be the cloved one and then the uncloved one. There'll be 2. So, those are also gonna be a part of my offer to be like... to be like, hi, I have extra of these. Does anyone want one signed? One is this pixel one, which is very cute and, like, typical. The other one is a pinup. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Because when you order from Vogue Race for prints and stuff, you have to get a minimum of, 10 or something like that for, like, a certain variety. So I'm gonna get one, and then I have, like, one person I'm giving one to, and then I'm gonna have, like, 8. I have like 8 extra of these fucking things. I'm excited though. I still need to decide on... I also want to order some stickers and maybe some keychains. I think I'm gonna do... I drew BB for Easter, the chibi I did. I'll probably do that as like a sticker or something. And then I'm gonna need to design like a sticker or 2 of Pixel and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try and come up with some ideas for some other stuff. And then I'm gonna do a very self-indulgent Vogue Race order of Pixel stuff. Because I want to own little merch of my little guy, so that's what this is a part of. Banks credit card on table. Let me see, is there anyone we can raid today? Is anyone streaming on this fine Sunday afternoon? Let's see. Let's see. Star is streaming art. Uni is streaming art. And Love Mura is streaming art. Let's see. It's an eeny, meeny, miny, mo situation. Which one of these guys am I throwing you guys at? I can throw you guys at Star. He just recently did a new pixel art overlay for when he's doing pixel art, and it looks cool as shit. Yeah, I could throw you guys at Star. Alright. Let's see if I can type a username properly. Did I spell it right? Oh my god, I spelt it right. Let's go. Alright. Perfect. Cool. So I'm going to throw you guys at Sawyer. Enjoy another art stream. Thank you for joining me for this one today. Our streams are good, and I need to get back into doing them more. And I'm happy I have been doing them more. I just need to have fun things to actually art stream. Which is why stuff like this is good. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, folks. I'm gonna transition to the logging off the screen, and as usual, we will go and then raid once I do that. Yeah. Bye, everyone.